Hey guys, Mike here. Welcome back to my channel, and this is just going to be a quick update video on how my rotisserie cooker depopulator is going. I've got another load of ram sticks in it, which you probably can't see, but they are bouncing around in there. I have made the modification to it that I was talking about. I've screwed a piece of aluminum on the back to cover the air vents on the back, and that helps keep the heat in. This thing gets hot a whole lot quicker now. Let me go around to the back and give you a better view of the piece of aluminum I've screwed on there. Yeah, covering all the back air vents. Living dangerously here, but I'll tell you what, this thing gets wicked hot really fast now with all these air vents covered up. I mean, there are still some vents in the sides, and there's a gap at the top under the door where the heat can get out. But yeah, having these vents covered up, because they're right behind the heating element, that helps keep a lot of heat in. Yeah, that gets really wicked hot too. Alright, so this works a whole lot better. This thing gets hot a lot faster. Yeah, so my next thought is maybe some kind of ceramic fiber gasket to help close off this big vent, at least partially up at the top. There's a lot of heat coming out of there, especially now that this is plugged. So I'm thinking, that would help it heat up even quicker and finish the job even faster. So that's probably will be my next modification. Just attach some sort of ceramic fiber gasket in that gap right there to at least mostly close off that gap when the door is closed. And we'll see how that works. Yeah, without those vents covered, we never got to the point really where ICs started coming off of the ram sticks. Here we are less than 10 minutes in, and yeah, they're starting to come off. So that modification, that simple modification, helped a lot. And my hands-free rotisserie depopulator is working good for me. I can just throw a load of ram sticks in here, walk away, tear apart a bunch of old computers, get another load of ram sticks, and by the time I'm done with that, these are all depopulated and waiting for me to unload. So it's working good. So if you guys can get yourself one of these Georgie Jr. Rotisserie cookers, you can see the heating element glowing red in there. If you guys can get yourself one of these at a thrift store, Salvation Army, Goodwill, whatever, yard sale, I recommend picking one up because it's coming in handy. Well, folks, as they say, the proof is in the pudding. So let's have a look. This was not in here for nearly as long as my early test runs, so let's see how these things look. I can get this latch open. Looking pretty darn good. There's a lot of chips in there that have come off. There's a lot of chips in the grease tray down here too, along with all the little MLCCs and chip resistors and stuff. But let's see what we got here. Yep, totally depopulated. Totally depopulated. These are just sitting on top of there. Totally depopulated. Totally depopulated. Nice. So this is working good. Yep. All right. So cool. This works much better with that aluminum covering on the vents on the back. I put a whole lot more ram sticks in there than I did in my early test runs, and it depopulated them a lot quicker than it did fewer sticks in those early test runs. So this is working good. Like I said, I think with that gasket, I'll make some kind of ceramic fiber gasket for underneath the door there. I think that'll work even better. I think this will heat up and probably do a batch in less than 10 minutes. So that'll be great. And just look at all the chips in here. My goodness, I am going to be up to my eyeballs in VGA RAM chips, which is a good place to be because these things, about 1% by weight of gold. They're wonderful for gold recovery. All right. Well, folks, I hope you found this quick update on my rotisserie depopulator here. Interesting, educational, informative, whatever. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to see my future videos. This may appear again in the future, but there's lots of other stuff going on, lots of gold recovery, silver recovery, whatnot. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.